What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the No Fox Podcast, the only podcast where we make fun of pronouns and everything you stand for, like religion.
Goddamn right.
Happy Ramadan, fuck ass
Sure.
Muslims.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Ramadan is? It's when they
No.
don't eat during the day. Yeah. So
Interesting.
all your Muslims at work are probably gonna be like, you should make sure that you eat lots of food in front of them.
I don't have any Muslims at my job.
You don't have any Muzzies?
Nope.
Not one.
Nope.
You got all those people from Chester?
Yeah.
Not one Muzzy.
Nope. We have
That's
some
fucking-
niggas that just don't eat pork,
That's fucking wild.
which is about it.
I mean, to be honest, I don't have many Muslims that work at my work either. So I got one Jamaican Muzzy. But he's like 50 of them.
He's like 50 of what?
Yeah, of Muzzies. Because, like, he's like one of those guys that runs around, like, with his little Quran. And was like, yo, you see all these hypocrisies in the Bible? And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. So then I just tell him, I'll, like, spit some fucking Pastafarian shit at him. Because that's what I
Jesus
told him I
Christ.
am. He's like, oh, you believe in God? I'm like, no. I believe in a flying spaghetti monster, bro. You can't tell me that my God's any faker than your God.
That's
So,
kind of not true.
what do you mean not true? Just because your book's older than mine doesn't mean it's right.
A little bit.
No.
Little bit.
No.
Little bit.
I had an epiphany. I think I had a thought about that earlier, actually, too.
About how
about the Bible.
and
That it was pretty much guidelines, so that way it would, like, lead people to believe in something, so that way you don't, like, just come to the realization that life is fucking, you end up in a hole in the ground. So, like, you don't just say fuck it all the time. Like, you just don't be super tyrannical, I guess. Not like to try and be a better person, you know. Not be like such a shit person. Because I feel like once you come to the realization that, like, literally everything you do in life is completely meaningless.
I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Like, that's the whole point of the commandments. It says it's just rules to live. Like, I'm confused.
No, like, I knew that, but, like, people, like, try to put more meaning behind that. Like, they're the rules written by a man or by a group of men to make life easier for people. Because once you come to the realization that literally in the vacuum of space, we are nothing but fucking a blip. You're the life of a fly. And I don't think a fly lives more than a month.
Weren't the commandments written by Jesus? Not like handwritten by Jesus.
No, they were given down. Supposedly, so what happened is that Moses was up on the mountain, the bush caught on fire, and God spoke to Moses through the burning bush.
Yeah, so
and
God
told him the commandments.
Okay.
That he then chiseled onto the slab. So,
all right, so it's God's word. So
yeah.
it's not just a man writing. It was a man.
Were you there to see the burning bush, and to hear the commandments coming from the
omniscient
being?
It makes sense.
That makes sense to you.
Yeah.
A dude on a mountain burning some bush, fucking wrote some shit on a rock, and that makes sense to you.
100%. How does that not make sense to you?
How does a man that went up onto a mountain alone sees a burning bush, then chisels some shit into a rock,
right,
saying that this is the word of God?
Right. I'm confused where you're confused.
Am I missing something here, people?
Yeah. So, like, you can just look at it from a scientific point.
Yes, like, please throw some science at me here.
Like, let's throw some logic behind this. He probably did see a burning bush, right? Now, back in the day, motherfuckers didn't know shit about shit, right? So this bush might have been on fire, might have been releasing some fucking pheromones or chemicals or some shit to get this motherfucker hot, right? Now, he might start hallucinating and might start thinking that this motherfucking bush is talking to him and that is God. And then he writes down some shit that comes to his mind, says, yo, I was up there, there was a burning bush, which would be fact. He thinks he talked to God, which to him is fact. And then he wrote some shit that sounds good.
Yeah, but it's not your omnipotent like God being. It's not your creator of said planet.
No, sure, it's definitely not. But can I get behind the fact that a guy saw a burning bush and
Wrote some shit down?
Right.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I can get
right?
that.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah,
I'm
that
not
works.
looking at that part of like the fucking literal of
I
what
am.
he did. I'm talking about the whole, this is the word of God part. That's the,
Could
the
be.
important part of it.
But what
Because
I'm saying
these
is
are
like,
now the terms that all humanity must live by.
well, not must, just if you're gonna follow that religion.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's the basis for all three of the major religions.
I don't think so. Because them motherfucking Muslims be lying, stealing, and cheating all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking commandments for Muzzies is.
Yeah,
Except
the Jews.
play on
The Jews are always stealing shit.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's in the Old Testament. The Ten Commandments are in the Old. The Bible is the Old and New, so it's like the Jewish book and the Christian book, right?
I hear what you're saying, but you're wrong.
The fuck you mean I'm wrong?
You're wrong.
It's the same book.
No, it's not. Because the original Bible had a whole bunch of other shit in it.
Like what?
Because
the Old Testament is a lot of fucking just measurements, and then like the fucking smiting of Egypt.
There was like a whole like thing about women in that, John.
Yeah, that's in there.
Nah, they took that shit out.
In like the Old Testament?
I don't know what testament, man. I just know that shit. They took that shit out because they was like, women can't have shit.
I don't know. I can't. When was the last time you read a Bible? I'm not a Bible knower.
Yeah, I don't know shit about shit, but
so I'm so glad that you can give us your fucking perspective of not knowing.
I don't know shit about shit. I just know motherfuckers.
So then you don't know if it's not there. You don't know if it is there.
I just know
you don't know who's reading what book.
Because motherfuckers was trying to tell me that it wasn't there. I don't know. I don't believe in that shit.
Well, why are you gonna believe them?
Because they said they read it.
Who's they?
Whoever I was talking, I can't remember who the person was now.
So obviously they didn't leave an impact. So they definitely was lying to you.
They didn't leave an impact.
God would have wanted you to know that type of thing. He wanted you to remember that kind of fucking knowledge.
Of the person that told me that.
Yeah, he would have wanted you to know about his word. That's just how I see it. But what's going on, man?
What's going on?
How you doing, buddy? We're here on an early bird special this week because knock it out on a Thursday, release this shit on other platforms on Friday. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some editing. I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve, so I'm going to start learning how to do some video editing stuff.
I heard the guy recommendations of 1 out of 10, but we'll see.
What, DaVinci Resolve?
Mm-hmm.
Who gave you the recommendation for that?
Fam, I got some crazy gas. Oh my God.
Have I ever told you how much I hate you?
I just figured, just in case you hear me ripping ass on this, John.
Bro, you can rip your ass. You can rip ass into the microphone and then come back and just if you want. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can fucking fart all day, eating all them fucking ass jelly beans and shit.
They're jelly beans.
Most jelly beans are jelly beans.
That's not true.
100% true.
No, you get the Starburst jelly beans.
They're still jelly beans. You didn't say jelly. They're not. Are the Jelly Belly jelly beans? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, jelly beans are still gonna be jelly beans,
fuck
my man.
You. Hey. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant by jelly beans. I meant
that's not what it comes across as.
I understand that, but that's what I was trying to say.
You're talking in a world of inside jokes, and I can't handle that shit.
Alec Bellin, Do
you see they're trying to ban TikTok, bro?
They always
congressional meetings about it.
Trying to ban TikTok since Trump was in office. Trump
I know,
was
but
trying
now
to
they're
ban
doing
TikTok.
like congressional meetings about it. So now all the people on TikTok are all in an uproar, and I'm like, y'all realize that like y'all could just move to somewhere else, but they're like, yeah, oh yeah, I've already built up a platform, ba 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 ba, and the algorithm, ba 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 ba. Like, you remember that Adam Calhoun bull?
Couldn't tell you.
Some fucking white dude that kept getting kicked off of social media for being like, yeah, Americans need to stand up to be Americans and buy guns and fuck Joe Biden and all that type of shit. So he's on fucking TikTok and he's just like, his one of the TikTok account got banned. And he's like, everybody load up on this account because this app doesn't want me to tell you what's going wrong in America. And I'm like, you know, this app is owned by the Chinese, correct? Like, I'm pretty sure
No,
the
he don't know that.
Chinese want you to be spreading the word of what's going on in America to keep shit going crazy over here. So, but
That's not how their brains work, bud.
I understand that people from the deep south are special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work with one of them. And boy, howdy, that motherfucker retired. I got autism, but he got everything else. Very sad.
He likes the other kind of fucking. Oh, I had this fucking thought today. So, do you have any people at your work, or like do you have any people that are in your life that are like morally against like stealing, like on behalfs of others?
What do you mean?
Like, I understand that most people are like, yo, don't steal from me, or steal, like, I don't condone thievery or whatever, like, right? But like, say someone was trying to steal something from the job. Do you have people at your work that would be like, no, or I don't condone that, or some shit?
Other than like the management, no.
Yeah, because those are the people that would be in trouble that's gone or whatever. But I don't know. There was an interaction at work today that
Hold on. Also, let me clarify. I work with
mm.
predominantly niggas, so I don't know too many niggas that are gonna be like, "Yo, bro, I can't believe you're stealing." Like,
Then speak of that, did you see that TikTok I sent you of your man's?
which ones?
Your
The
man
both?
Ash? Yeah, or your man fucking Bob?
No, I didn't see that, John.
Bro, watch that joint right now, and then we'll continue talking about it. But because I said get your man's. He's something wild. But yeah, I
The
don't know. It
peanut
was
butter, bro. I did see, bro. I didn't even peep. That was him, bro. He looked like a whole different nigga.
that's your
Yo,
man's, bro. Eating PB and fucking mayo sandwiches for chat for free.
bro, he got so fat. Holy shit,
Well,
bro. And
Bob,
I,
sorry if you're watching. Shout outs to Ash IV on Twitch. Go check him out.
bro, when he was working at EP, he was not looking like this.
Well, that's what happens when you sit at home all day and play video games.
That's crazy, yo. If you didn't tell me to look back at this and be like, yo,
That's your man's Bob.
yo, that's crazy, Bob. Man, hit a gym, bro, but don't hit the one that 6ix9ine be going to, because apparently niggas be getting beat up. But
I saw that.
damn,
Saw that video.
oh, that shit was fucking wild.
You wouldn't do that for free for some followers, bro?
What, beat up 6ix9ine or eat the peanut
No,
butter
no,
and
eat
jelly?
the BB and mayo.
I don't like mayo enough.
I would never think that would be good. That's like people that eat peanut butter and butter sandwiches. That shit's weird to me. Like, no. Like, that shit's super weird. I'm like, put some fucking jelly on that shit. Or like you could use like some cinnamon fucking sugar or something like that, or like brown sugar cinnamon on some toast. That shit would be slammed with some peanut butter.
Yeah, no.
But then back to the fucking there was
No.
I was just fucking around with a dude. We have this fucking locked box where like only certified techs get a little booper to boop this cabinet open where they keep the inspection stickers and shit, right? So I just fucking like I was like over by like that area and he opened it and I fucking like I was like, yo, let me get them. And he was like, I don't condone that. That'd be theft. I was like, it's just some 5-finger discount, bro. It's and it just made me think about it. I was like, that is very weird to fucking take a stance on like I believe that everyone needs to work for their shit when like, you know, that works in like a civilized society. That doesn't work out in like a world where it's not civilized about society.
Now you might have answered this question. You might have said it already. I might have just didn't pay attention. What race is this motherfucker?
He's a white man.
Okay, check. And how old is this motherfucker?
Mid-20s, probably.
Really?
Yeah, he's not old.
Really? He's from America?
Yeah, he's American.
Really?
That's what I thought was strange. I was like most people, I've played with that joke and they're just like, fuck it, take him.
What
I was just like, that's a weird hill to die on. Like,
what household he come from?
I think it's a nice Italian
Nice.
household, something like that.
Okay.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't really ask.
Okay.
I don't ask too many people their backgrounds unless they're like Spanish. I love to ask like Spanish people their backgrounds.
I just didn't know what's it called? If like he had just like not like if you had known like but like just off of like a base and a guess, be like, oh, that motherfucker come from, or like overheard him fucking saying some shit about some shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that nigga got money, or like, you know what I mean, nigga was talking about shoes, and he was like, yeah, in 8th grade, I had the fucking Wahlburgers.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to him like that, but he does drive now like a $50,000 car.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just think like I don't know. I've never been like when I'm not really too pressed to get. If you believe that like somebody has something that you need, then you go get it. Like if you see the opportunity, take that shit. Like, don't come taking my shit because I'm gonna fucking kill you. But like
that's the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta get the repercussions of whatever your fucking action is. So that's how I look at it. Like your repercussion, like what happens to you, is like what happens to you. You're taking that chance by doing this action. So, but like also, I'm not like a moral, like nobody should steal from anybody. Because like if you think about it, like if any corporate American person stealing from somebody all the time, anyways. Like it's just the white thievery.
Right, but you could argue that that's wrong. Just because it happens doesn't make it right.
You muted. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not morally right, but like at the same time, like it happens. That's how the top gets to the top. Like, can you make it? Huh?
Not necessarily.
For the most part, yeah. Like, look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates fucking didn't like create the internet. He had a team of people that were helping him, and then he stole pretty much the idea and then ran Microsoft. He was a savvy business guy who took the tech and then implemented it and created Microsoft and created the internet giant that is today. Elon Musk helped create PayPal and then made a bunch of money from that, and then probably got a bunch of nerds together that could help build his design of Tesla. Did you just fucking stick like 50 jelly beans in your mouth? Oh.
Not all that.
You're looking like a fucking straight hamster over there.
But I definitely stuck like 10 in my mouth.
I don't know. I just thought it was a very weird fucking like.
Yeah, it was weird.
Strange thing. I don't know. Whistleblower, I guess. I don't fucking know. That was strange. That was a weird hill to die on.
He the type of coworker that you don't fuck with.
Yeah, you're definitely not taking nothing in front of him.
Yeah, you gotta
Definitely
tell
snitching.
everybody, hey yo, look out for fucking Tommy over here. He's a fucking rat. You let
Just
everybody
put it
know.
right out there. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's what we do at our job. Miss my hey yo, don't fuck with this boy. You're right around within an hour.
I don't work with too many people that are like that though.
And then somebody come up to you. Hey yo, man, you rat.
Heard you ratting over here, dog. What's going on with that? But you hear that? You see that not trans, but Trump not arrested yet?
Yeah.
Then they had like AI generated photos of him getting
That
arrested.
shit was funny.
Bro, those joints were wild. To think that like Trump would be running away from the cops like that, like that he'd have the ability to run. Like he probably like he's probably like a fucking like a young calf or something, like fucking walking.
Fam, I definitely wanted to see it just for to see it. Yeah.
It would have been wild. I would have loved to see it just for like the to see what would happen from like they arrested a former president portion.
Right.
But I also think that like it's like I think I heard that like somewhere that like Trump's base was the one who leaked this like or put it out there that he was supposedly getting arrested.
Yeah, Trump
Or
put it
something
out
like
there
that.
himself.
Yeah, so
And then his team was like, nah, no, hold on, that's not actually accurate.
yeah, so I wonder if this is just another thing to like galvanize the base and have them donate and like fucking hype shit up for him.
Let's put it like, listen, Trump's a smart man. Much motherfuckers want to call him dumb, and I'll call him a fucking idiot all the time. He's smart when he does things. Like, was he gonna get indicted and get arrested? 100%, I believe. But I feel like he knew that, put it out on Twitter or whatever fucking social media was like. He was like, yo, da 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 da.
Gets out in front of it.
Right. He got everybody talking. Now all of the pressure is on the DA. Do you do this? Do you don't? You have everybody talking about this. And what you thought was going to be something secretive and a surprise is now like, oh fuck. Like, what do we do? If we do arrest him, he's already told his friends and people to protest. Like, do we want
And you
another
have to have
January 6th?
charges that are like gonna be fucking like,
Right.
good
Now you
enough
gotta
to
really
stick.
make sure you got some shit. Then you get a bomb threat. So now it's like, am I gonna get indicted? Or am I
Did you
not?
ever watch House of Cards back in the day on Netflix?
I did, but I don't remember much of it at this point in my life.
I started rewatching it like not too long ago, and like I just did find it like it was like I thought when I was watching it originally, I was just like very interested about like the 3D, 4D chess that like Kevin Spacey's character that was showing in like the political realm of like that's how it was. And it does kind of seem like it's something sort of like that, like doing something to try to force the hand of the DEA and shit like that, and then like creating the moment to then turn it into like a fundraising event where like now people that are fucking out in the middle of nowhere of Alabama are digging in their piggy banks and donating it to the Trump Foundation or Trump fucking campaign trail, so that way they can keep him out of jail. And I mean, it's smart. It's fucking definitely fucking.
Oh, it's 100% smart. And then you got to worry: is this only going to make him stronger? Because he's not going to go to jail. So it's the most you're going to get is a mugshot in the pictures of him being arrested. But is that going to just make his run stronger when he like? So you don't want to do that. So now you got to play a tough game. You're in a fucking tough spot now.
Yeah, you're definitely in a tough pickle. I definitely see that. That's probably one of the benefits of like coming out public about it. I could see them galvanizing the base and making your run even harder. Because like if the DEA doesn't do anything about it, then the story's going to be like, oh, they couldn't get me. They don't have any like their charges are baseless. They're fucking like everything. Their accusations are baseless. And then like now you're just making like everybody on the Trump train is just going, yeah, fuck them. They don't know what the fuck they're fucking doing. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, Trump's our guy. Trump's our guy.
Yep.
So
Trump train. Whoop whoop.
I definitely see that it's definitely a good play by him.
I keep telling Colleen we got to get a fucking Trump 2020 flag.
Why don't you get one of those
2024 flag.
cutout things and put it behind your couch right out the window?
Nah,
Like that one
boy
boy up the street from your aunt's house.
I'd
That
love to
thing's
put
still in the window,
Yeah, it
just
is.
by the way. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is dedication to the craft.
They
Like
are
to be
supporters.
walking through your crib like in like the middle of the night and fucking have to
See
remember
Trump.
that fucking Trump
Bro.
cutout's just in your window. Like you're
For
just
the
walking through the
longest.
house sleepily, trying to get like a fucking glass of water, and then you fucking there's a bolt of lightning and you just see a fucking outline of a person just chilling in your living room and just be like, oh yeah, that's Trump. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that's Trump.
That's fucking crazy. Be throwing bricks at that fucking window every other fucking day.
I mean, you got to think the good news is though, if somebody is like scouting your crib and they just like quick glance, not paying attention, they just see somebody in the window, like, ah, fuck, somebody's like already out there
Yeah,
looking
someone's
out the
fucking
window.
watching the window
Yeah.
all day. It's crazy.
Or like, oh shit, did somebody hear me outside and now they're looking? All right, I guess I should leave.
I guess I'll have to come back tomorrow. Damn, a week later, this motherfucker's still in the window. This motherfucker don't miss.
It must have cameras.
Have cameras on the property. Must have trail cams or some shit.
That'd be fucking nuts. But no, that's probably a good security thing. I mean, hell, people drive with like dolls in their car for safety and for the whole let me get in the carpool lane. But
yeah, I mean the carpool lane thing that makes sense to me, but like just to drive around with like an inflatable or a mannequin or like a dead person in your car is pretty fucking wild.
Well, dead person, yes, but the inflatable, it's also for the safety because ideally, the odds of you getting carjacked or robbed with somebody else in the car, like you go park your car and they just see your car is less likely to get carjacked.
I don't know if it's a giant gorilla in your passenger seat. I'm pretty sure should probably rob you even. Someone should rob you. There's a bowling alley, one fucking green gorilla sitting in your passenger seat. Yeah.
Yeah,
you need to get carjacked, buddy. You need to be
like
back
that.
on public transit.
No, something like that. You gotta, you should definitely.
Like a full dressed mannequin. I think you're probably a psychopath. If you're driving around with a full fucking mannequin,
I don't know, fam. I'd do it. I'd do it.
We don't have carpool lanes.
No, but I'd do it for like Ubers and stuff, just so I could like pull up and like put on the hazards, and I just have like a person, like a fucking doll.
Yeah, I'm sure that like that'll be great for like, I got a party of 3 coming with us, or we got 4 people, and we squeeze into this car. Oh shit, you got somebody with you?
Said Uber Eats.
Oh, well, I heard just Uber.
But no, Uber Eats. So you just pull up, throw the hazards on. You can
I'm
park
not. I'm telling you one thing.
places.
If that wasn't Uber, I'm not getting in that fucking Uber. There's something in the passenger seat that's like resembles a person.
I'm not mad at it. I'm asking questions. I'm asking a fuck ton of questions, and I'm definitely clenching my fist. But the whole ride, I'm ready to swing.
I'm bringing a fucking knife. I'm bringing a knife with me, and that thing's gonna be right at the back of his seat the entire time.
I'm definitely sitting behind him. Also, not sitting diagonal from him, just in case. But
you know what I'm also doing? I'm gonna like jerk the fucking safety belt a couple times real quick to see if I can't fucking strangle this motherfucker. If he tries to do anything crazy, pulls into a dark fucking parking lot or a dark fucking park in the middle of the night. This dude's getting asphyxiated real quick.
I ain't gonna lie to you. There's been a couple times where I've gotten into a car and motherfuckers driving. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We going like, someplace I know. And these motherfuckers start taking turns I don't know. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? I'll be checking the John. I'm like,
they didn't tell you to go this way. Why are we going
this way? Nigga, hold on. Where the fuck we going? And then I'm like, oh, all right, we went this way. All right, nigga, shit. This went with a couple miles further. Oh, we'd have some issues.
So I'm just trying to find a nice little fucking dark spot to rape you.
Fuck that. Shit, one time I did get in the car and the nigga had another nigga with him. And I was like, oh, that's a little suspicious. I don't like this.
Yeah, I would have been. I don't know about that.
But they was cool, though. They was cool as shit.
Like Uber Eats and DoorDash. Oh, sorry about that. Like I understand like delivering with
Yeah, I
other
get that
people.
part. Yeah, yeah.
Just because driving around alone be fucking drawing, especially if
Mhm.
you ain't got music or shit to listen to. Fuck that shit gets fucking mad
Yeah,
boring real quick. And then you feel like you're the driver. You can just send the motherfucker in with the phone and yo ask for this person's name, get the
right.
food, yo run that shit up to the fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
So
Make your shits quicker.
yeah, foreplay, fucking big brain play right there.
Fucking right.
You
Fucking
see that
right.
they banned the fucking trans athletes.
I
You
saw.
know, did you? And there was I think it was in like Wisconsin. It's some like middle America spot, but they like one of the teams. They were trying to. I think it was a women's volleyball. Pretty sure it was women's volleyball. Um,
Oh yeah, and there was a man on the other team.
yeah,
Yeah, and the
yeah,
girl said, "No, fuck that."
yeah. They pulled out of
Yeah,
the out of the. They
yeah.
forfeited the game.
Good on them.
So and then
Did you ain't playing with a man? Y'all niggas. Yo, hold on. Did you see the relay race with of the girls relay race with a man in it?
no, I did not. But
Oh
I'm
my
sure he
bro.
dusted the
Listen,
fuck out of him.
he was the anchor. This nigga's I don't know. It's not to scale because the person was filming was in the stands, but this motherfucker looks 6 feet compared to these bitches 5'5". Like he was a giant compared to these bitches. And he get the baton and he running full speed at first. And he, like you said, dusting these bitches. He turns around, realizing he's dusting these bitches, and he slows down. Now this nigga's fucking lollygagging more or less, just trying to make it look competitive. And these bitches are still running full speed. And he just trying. I'm trying to slow down and make it look. And it's like, come on, y'all. Come on.
Bro, I don't understand how
This is
who
what we
like
talking about.
yeah, but like like I don't know if we said it. Well, I don't think we said it on here, but like they I think like once you get sports betting into this, like once you're able to bet on these types of games, I think that's over. Like I think that's when it'll be the tipping point of it because like betting places unless they're just never going to allow you to bet on women's sports again. That's the only way I see that happening. But like once you're able to bet on like teams that would have trans women on them, easy
Well,
money, bro.
see, I think
Easy
what you
money.
I well, to an extent, because if you were to put, and I'm not gonna say an NBA level basketball player, male, but I'll say a
Like
college,
bowling,
no, a college level
golf.
D2 male basketball player transitions and goes to the WNBA, those bitches are gonna cook them. Like they're nice enough, and he's not skilled enough. They're gonna cook them, and it's not going to be like, oh, they have a man. But now, if you were to take,
I think he'd still be in like the top 10 of fucking NBA or WNBA players.
nah, I don't, because it's like for one, like no, I'll give female basketball, like they fucking nice for what they do. Like people don't watch because it's not flashy and shit, but like these bitches be fucking nice.
Keep
Like
dunking. They don't dunk.
right, but okay, not, and it's just not all of them. Some of them do, but it's just not the flashy dunks of the windmills and all
Also,
that
you
other
just
shit.
don't. Whenever you think about women playing sports, you just don't think you'd see the aggression that you would see with men playing sports.
But you do though.
You probably do, and it
You
probably also
definitely
is
do.
entertaining and stuff.
I mean,
Because
yo,
like
you
I love watching like the female women's soccer team,
right.
like when
You
they're
see
going to the
that
World Cup and
aggression.
shit like that, and that shit's awesome.
Women's boxing, women's MMA. You see the like. There's a like they have the aggression.
Yeah, but they also won't put women as the main card on like the main event on at a UFC fight.
Depends who it is.
I think they've done that once.
I've done it a couple. It just depends who it is, what division. I mean, there's a lot of men's divisions in the UFC that don't get headlined just because
Yeah,
comparatively
they're
they just
not
don't.
flashy
Right.
enough.
But like to think that when Amanda Nunez fights, that the fucking in Brazil, that it all of Brazil's not fucking rocking behind her, like 100% they are. She's a fucking god down there. So
Yeah, I mean the same thing could be said when like Ronda Rousey was fucking up there.
right, Right.
But
just
you're only gonna
depends.
have like a dime a dozen out of your whole fleet of fucking female UFC fighters. But I also think like
It's
I feel
new.
like people that are like in like MMA and shit like that, like you also like you need to find a perfect storm kind of person anyways, because you need someone that's gonna have the personality and the fucking the like internet kind of presence to be able to promote that shit and like cause drama and
See,
like
the
that's the reason why
problem.
Connor and all like Sean O'Malley and all those guys get fucking big money and big fucking likes and shit because they're out there fucking posting crazy shit on social medias,
Right, but now the problem with the
getting people riled up.
females though is we as society and I guess you could say men started off women's sports on a bad note because we started it with foxy boxing and just girls rolling around in jello
Yeah, because
pits.
sex sells, bro.
Right, but it's hard to now transition and get our minds out of that when you do have a Ronda Rousey who is sure she's pretty, but she's a badass and she could fucking submit 90% of the men out here. But so if she were to try to promote something on Instagram, her comments are still going to be, "Yo, start an OnlyFans. Yo, show me your feet." Like you just got to get up, but they're not doing that to a fucking John Jones. Nobody's like, "Yo, let me see your feet." Yo, bro, even when he took like even when
Joe,
dudes take
after a nice workout, let me suck them toes.
right, even after like a workout vid or a picture with a dude with a shirt off, it's just not the same type of comments that the girl. So it's harder for the women to try to promote something on Instagram when all anybody wants is, yo, when you starting at OnlyFans.
Let me see your bulbs.
Right. It's hard. It's hard. So we got to
I
figure out a
use
way to
sub
change
machine.
that as society and as a stigma to be like, look, these bitches are more than just ass and tits. Like you got to get off. Like treat these bitches the same way you treat the men. And
Yeah, that'll
you,
never happen.
how about never? But
That shit'll
it'll happen.
never. Well, I mean, it might event like
It'll
a couple
happen because
generations from now.
what you got to
But
get is you got to get like a Chris Cyborg who arguably is the best women's fighter ever, and she's not attractive. Arguably looks like a man, um, but she's a badass. So like you just
but is
got to
she
get
popular socially?
um. She's I mean
Because that
she's
also needs
from
to be a part of it.
she's from Brazil. She doesn't speak the greatest English. She's also older, so the younger generation. She's not necessarily before the time of social media, but now her social media presence is it's just of a 40-year-old woman. So like it's different. But
Yeah, so you need to get
like
an ugly fucking badass chick that is also willing to throw down on social media. Like
right
to
that
be a
well
degenerate.
so I don't know if you know who Rose Namajunas is, but she's another badass bitch of the USC. When she
With the
was
bald chick?
yeah, when she
Yeah, I
first
know
started
Rose.
fighting, she had the long hair and she was very pretty. Everybody, and it was about her looks. And then she cut her hair when she like was like getting to like the top 3 fights and was going to fight for a title because she was like, I'm not trying to be out here to be the little pretty girl with the title. Like, if motherfuckers think I'm pretty with this hair, I'm gonna cut that shit off. I hope motherfuckers think I'm ugly. Like, I don't want my looks to be considered anything for my fighting. So like, so ideally, like, she's still pretty. Like, damn, bitch, I wish you had some hair, but you're still pretty. So like but you can get like you can disconnect the looks from her. Just yeah, I mean, mm.
You can, but I just don't feel like I feel like instinctually we can't.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's hard. It's definitely harder,
it's an uphill battle. It's a super. It's like
especially when
the
like
Mount Everest battle.
especially when you still have chicks out here doing the foxy
Mm.
boxy lingerie boxing. It's like, yo, you're not helping the chicks that really doing this for real because you doing drawing shit. Like niggas don't do that shit. Yeah, like, but you still gonna have chicks rolling around in mud and jello with dudes fucking. "Ooh, here's $1." Like.
And their response has been like, "Oh, I'm out here hustling. Don't knock my hustle."
Sure, 100%. Get the money
So
any way you can. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here with disposable money that'll just, let me just waste it on some random chick rolling around in mud. Whatever.
or
But
watch a chick get fucked by a donkey until you wanna,
yeah, or that.
or buy a pinup calendar of tits and ass, or
Niggas,
spend $5 and see an OnlyFans.
niggas be wild.
So
Niggas be cold wild. Fucking. But yo, would you I gotta fucking. Oh my god, man, this gas.
Would you want to start an OnlyFans where we sell this kind of content?
No.
I think.
I was gonna say, would you sacrifice yourself to save your girl? We had this conversation there.
Now?
What do you mean now?
Like as of today?
I guess anytime, and sure, I get. What, like, what?
No. Nope. Absolutely not. You also have to realize that I have a daughter.
Okay, even more.
Like, yeah, no.
What?
No.
I agree. I'm not doing that either. I agree.
That is stupid.
But I agree. But niggas at my job said the opposite. So
that's because they're stupid.
That's what I said. He was like, "No, Jay wouldn't." I'm like, "No, nigga.
No, absolutely not. I would never do that mainly for the fact because of my daughter. I wouldn't give up my life to save hers, or to, like, if it came down to me giving up my life for my daughter, yeah, 100%, all day, every day. But for Ashley, no. No.
Fuck it. She just needed dad.
Yeah, because then don't you know that the nuclear family is the reason that we have these OnlyFans hoes out here these days? Just instill this discipline.
Man, I was like, I'd be damned if I sacrifice myself so my chick can go just live life and get smacked by another nigga. You out of your fucking mind, my nigga. It was like, gee, you crazy. I'm like, I'm crazy. Okay.
He said, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be in the fucking ghost state, just chilling in the corner."
Yeah, you gotta be fucked up. What, nigga?
This is a haunting this house. Fucking, yo, bitch, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, no, sorry. You gonna have to eat this one. Oh, R.I.P. We think about you all the time, but
R.I.P. Juice WRLD, bro. Sorry for your fucking. Sorry you had to go, man. See what's going on down here.
I'll even get it tatted, but we're gonna have to live to get that tatted.
Are you gonna get it tatted on as a dead body?
No, R.I.P. tatted, you organize a little memorial, John. You know what I mean?
Look at that thing every once in a while after you get real high or drunk. Damn, she was a real one.
Exactly.
All right, now, bitch, now suck this dick.
Yeah. Yo, who this chick on your chest? Hey, man, she was a cousin. She was a cousin. I grew up with her. Yeah,
that's mad disrespect. That is super disrespectful. He said, "Yeah, that was a cousin."
Oh shit!
Yeah, you just feel a fucking ghost presence under your bed. Boom. TV come right off the fucking wall.
Oh man,
cousin. Oh,
you gotta play it off somehow, right?
That'd be super wild. But yeah. Answer that question? Hell no. Nope. I'll have to ask people at the work at the job about that. I'll toss that question around.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. Oh man, I tell you. So I've probably said it on here a couple times earlier podcast. So I got this coworker named Vanessa, and she a piece of shit, and I've been wishing death upon her.
I don't think you've ever dropped the name, but I mean, yeah, that's cool, I guess.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, fuck Vanessa. So I be wishing death upon her, right?
Jesus, you got a voodoo doll over there?
Now you know me. I just be putting out that energy all the time.
Oh, I know. I know.
So she ain't been at work for a minute, and they said she was out on some medical issues. She will come back in March. March almost over. So he's like, oh, well, maybe she retired because the bitch like 67, 65, something like that. Old little gremlin bitch. Bitch like fucking 5 foot, just gremlin, 2 teeth in her mouth, like one here, something like that. Crazy. But anyway,
Jesus.
So
she sounds like Gollum.
She remind me of Gollum, or like one of them little gremlins from the movie. Real shit, one of them little evil John. Cause she a
Fucking
piece of
things from
shit.
Fucking Harry Potter.
Oh my god. So she was in the parking lot yesterday. So I guess she had to drop off paperwork about when she'd be back or something. Who the fuck knows why she was there? She got no friends. But two of our coworkers had seen her and had spoke to her. So apparently this motherfucker almost did die, right? So she was eating shrimp one night, had a severe allergic reaction. Motherfucker had to go to the hospital. Now she got one of them little fucking pens, right? But she been eating seafood her whole fucking life. Which, you know, your body go through changes every 7 years. So it's something that you could eat before you can't eat now. So boom, here you go, bitch. Now you can't eat shellfish. She would have fucking died if a nigga wasn't there with her. Oh, my nigga, I was close, my nigga. I was close. So I was telling Colleen, I was like, look, I be getting niggas close to death. You know, I wish death on
life.
Right, wish death on Mike. The tree fell on they jaw, almost smacked they shit over. So I'm like, I just gotta figure out how to get them to fuck the near death. I gotta get that permanent death. How do we get that just to click over?
I think if you just do a couple more prayers before you go to bed, man. You just gotta throw it up.
I gotta do something. Maybe I gotta.
Whoever. Maybe you need to sacrifice an animal in a.
Maybe I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
I think this is a good question for Nick and Lindsay's Ouija board. I think it's a good question for them. I think those spirits could help you out there. Help you out in that instance. Ask them in the bar. Or I'll get you one. I can get you one. They're like $13 on Amazon.
You know what's funny? Look, I don't believe in Ouija boards, but my nigga Ouija board scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Swear to God. I'm good on a Ouija board. Like, I'll be in the room with you motherfuckers doing a Ouija board, but you're not gonna get me to put my motherfucking hands on that joint. Got me fucked up. Sorry.
Don't want that TV falling off the wall.
I know it's not real. And I wouldn't believe you motherfuckers even if I put my hand on it. I'd be like, oh, y'all are trying to push this to, you know, the wire.
Unless it starts moving by itself, like I don't believe it.
Yeah, and like I know motherfuckers that did the Ouija board and it's cool and it was like, oh, it's bullshit or whatever, but they did feel like a little like weird afterwards, you know, just uneasy. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't trust that shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really like to fuck with dark magic.
Yeah, I put out too much bad energy. I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Come back and something.
I think like every week we come here and there's like, yeah, man, one motherfucker at my job.
I'll be so
Did you
angry.
have a sign up on the job like it's been this many days since an accident?
Yeah, we do.
How many days is on that though, John?
We were at 85 until that thing fell down and smacked my coworker in the face. So
do you like that guy?
He cool. He was the one that I said was Ha King with the other motherfucker.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Jay strikes again. Jay's command of the evil spirits.
Oh man, yo, what if? That's funny though, because Colleen was talking about she be thinking she have a premonition. I'm like, nah, my nigga, that shit ain't real, whatever. And then I'd be like, yeah, I'll be hoping, praying, wishing, putting that dark energy out there, hope motherfuckers get hurt and shit, and then boom.
I think that does like play a role somehow.
Yeah. It has to, man. It has to.
You're the playable character, man. I don't know if you got some fucking. You're taking out these NPCs, bro. Taking out these fucking NPCs. That's immediately what I thought about that kid that was like, yo, I don't like stealing or whatever. I was like, you're a real NPC, bro. I don't know if you're real.
100%.
It was a real NPC kind of answer. That was weird. See, most people I feel like are just like, yeah, if I can get it, I'm gonna take it. Like,
yeah, especially on the job. Like, fuck, I'm not gonna say something, but something recently. Yeah, I mean, somebody who just did some shit. You know. So, yeah, and I was like, go ahead, brother. Yeah, I don't blame you. Them shits is nice. Go ahead. Ain't mine. Ain't coming out of my check. I don't give a fuck.
How do you feel about drill music? I feel like your answer is gonna be, do you like it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what do you thought? I like it? Yeah,
Yeah,
big fan.
Good enough. Yeah, I wanted to ask you. That was a couple weeks ago that I wanted to ask you something about drill music, but I forget what it is now. And then the fact that you sent me that fucking Kanye fucking drill music thing. That thing was pretty. That shit was dope.
It was dope, right?
Everybody go out there and listen to Kanye's AI.
Man, Kanye started doing drill, that'd be crazy.
That would be fucking sick. I would definitely listen to a Kanye drill album.
Yeah. That shit would go hard.
I don't remember what it was exactly, but what made me think about asking you about drill music was that I saw a TikTok, and it was like a UK thing, and it was like, yo, it was like an office, like they were having a meeting,
Right.
and like you know how like so people will send like flowers and shit, like to offices.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude walks into this room, and guys that is the receptionist, I guess, or whatever, right? Walks in, he's like, hey, you have a drillogram. And the lady's like, what the fuck's a drillogram? And then these fucking 4 black dudes with ski masks come in, and they fucking they just start fucking drill rapping and like pull out a fucking birthday cake with fucking light some candles and just start dropping bars on her.
I can't. This is a real thing.
I don't think this was a real fucking. I gotta try and find the TikTok. I think I liked it, but I just gotta have to send it to you. It was a wild fucking video.
Yeah, that sounds wild. I need to know if that was real. That was if it was real. That's
the drillograms are real, because I was definitely trying to sell some drillograms around.
That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts.
Send some fucking. I'm definitely sending some drill artists over to fucking Tim's job.
I'm definitely sending a couple people at my job. 100%. Bro, I'm thinking about buying a porta potty
for work.
Yep.
Bathrooms are that bad?
Well, now that they've
moved, you just want a permanent bathroom.
Well, now that they moved the upstairs downstairs, and they brought the people from Concord over to my warehouse, now bathrooms are a problem.
Yeah, that's drawing.
So,
and they do got some bougie ass fucking. I don't know if you've ever been to like the trailer China joints. They got trailer fucking porta potties, yo, and these things are pimped the fuck out. They got running water, fucking air dryers, and all types of shit.
All that, no.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, you can get one.
Couple festivals where they've had that kind of shit.
You can get one for a month for $175 plus a motherfucker to come clean that bitch for you once a week.
Suck the shit out that joint and fill it back over the blue goo.
I was like, that's not fucking bad.
Personal fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Throw a lock on that bitch.
Bro, yesterday I had this shit. Both bathrooms downstairs was occupied.
Occupado.
I go upstairs to the one that the niggas upstairs used to work. Somebody in that joint. I'm like, fuck it. Let me go to the one in the cafeteria. Go to the one in the cafeteria. A nigga waiting outside for that joint because somebody in that joint. I'm like, come on. I walk around this whole motherfucking warehouse, get back downstairs, go to the right. That bathroom finally open. All right, cool. Now I can go take a shot. I literally had to walk around the whole warehouse though.
Are all your bathrooms just like a single bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, we got like the multiple stalls and shit, but like I don't poop on the fucking where all the techs and shit poop. I poop on the side where customers poop. Fucking nicer toilets, nicer fucking. They got nicer shit. And I've also have turned on the fucking Muslim bowl to the bidets, bro. I'm trying to get this podcast sponsored by Tushy, bro. We need to start giving out bidets. This shit needs to. He was just like, because he's a janitor boy, and he's just like, yeah, you right, bro. We need to start putting these down on everything. These things need to be everywhere.
You got one at the job?
No, because I can't. Because the way that the toilets are, they're not like set up like our normal toilets. So all.
Did you tell him to buy one?
What a bidet?
Like yeah, how? Yeah,
I told him I told him to buy one.
Oh, okay.
I argued with him. I was like, yo, if you went to go pick up or like step in shit, well, you ain't got no shoes on, bro. You ain't gonna just wipe it off with some paper, right? You ain't gonna go to the bathroom and fucking just wipe your foot with toilet paper and throw that shit away. You gonna wash your fucking foot, bro. Why is your asshole any different? So then, like, Muslims are like want to be super clean, anyways. Like they're always washing their face and fucking.
Wait, hold on, my nigga.
spitting
Hold on.
shit.
Wait, hold on. You cannot compare wiping your ass to stepping in dog shit.
Yes, you can, bro.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
It's literally two different things.
No, it's not.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's your foot and your asshole. It's different. It's different, but the same. Like if you got shit on your hand,
hold on, man.
You ain't gonna wash your fucking hand. You gonna wipe it with toilet paper?
That's different. My ass was made to push it out. Like your butthole is a door, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
so why would you wipe it with paper instead of using fucking water, bro? I'm trying to buy a bidet now that's got a soap dispenser in it too, like a power washer, some fucking. And you know what else? You know what else? You know what else? These bidets are great for. You don't ever have swamp ass. Because guess what? You can use that nice cold water, cool your ass right off. All that sweat and nasty goo that's building up in that crack, yeah, gone.
Hold on, man.
Fresh scent all day. You can be as big as a house, not smelling like nothing.
Listen, hold on. How many times are you smearing shit off your ass?
Every time I take a shit. What you mean?
What?
What do you mean, bro? Every time you take a shit, you gotta wipe your ass.
That's what I said.
You said smearing it off your ass. You gotta smear that shit off your asshole.
Right, like, but
just on your ass.
So like, I guess so like for me, first wipe, boom, is getting shit right.
Yeah, then you gotta go back in with another one.
Right, and that second joint come clean. So then, boom, like,
or you could just done. Then you just dab that shit dry.
Nah, man.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Why am I dabbing stuff? What I'm saying, I'm not trying to dab my ass dry. What are we doing out here?
You're getting rid of swamp ass.
Nah, man.
Bro, you're in a building that's 100 degrees with a whole bunch of sweaty ass dudes, swamp ass everywhere, smelling like shit. You don't want nobody for you. You eliminate all swamp ass. It's gone. You can literally tell somebody like, yo, you fucking stink. Go fucking wash your ass, bro.
Yeah, I never had that problem at endless pools. Not gonna lie to you, bro. And this shit do get hot in endless pools. Not one time.
Then you know what else? There's a whole lot less toilet paper getting used because less people are fucking wiping crazy. Then boom, there's always gonna be toilet paper in the stall.
For what though?
To dab that asshole dry.
Like, oh man, who doing that? That's
everybody. That
don't seem crazy.
No.
Right.
What seems crazy is the fact that you would put your hand in shit and then just not wash it off.
It's two different things.
Why? Because I got fingies? Because I got toesy woesies?
It's two different functions. They do two different things.
Not your feet. Your feet sit in fucking boots.
You spray them Jones up?
Yeah, you spray your fucking feet off. You spray your fucking boot off. If you step in shit, are you going to leave that shit on the boot? Or are you going to wash that shit off?
Depends. Where am I at?
Your house.
My house?
Yeah, your house.
Well, it ain't going to...
You're going to wash that shit off. I don't know why you're arguing to not wash your ass.
Because I've legitly not done that.
Not wash your ass?
No, not taking some shit off of a shoe.
That's gross. House smelling like shit.
Nah, funny enough, it was at work. I'm in the Uber one time.
Uber smelling like shit.
And I'm in the back of the drum. Look, I smell shit. I'm like, where the fuck that coming from? I'm like, yo, that's me.
You should fucking hose to them shit.
Oh, I'm like, damn, I can't wait to get out of this nigga car. Like, this shit drawn. So then I get out, right? I look, and I got this big fucking pie on the bottom of my shoe. I'm like, damn.
Gotta go wash this shit off.
Fuck it, it's gonna come off in the job.
You're a wild dude.
So look, I punch in, I'm walking down the steps. I'm scraping my shoe. We get downstairs, I'm just kicking shit.
You are the filthiest animal I've ever met. You are absolutely a degenerate.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm never letting you put your fucking boots in my car again. Them joints going in a bag in the back, in the trunk.
Yo.
That is wild.
What you want me to do?
Wash that shit off.
Why?
Because it's shit.
It's a shoe.
And it stinks.
It's a shoe. My locker did smell like shit for like
exactly.
But look, that shit was fucking hilarious to me. That joke
so yeah,
fucking hilarious.
Also, it's a great way to wake up in the morning.
What?
A little cold water on the asshole, perk you right up, bro. It's like drinking a cold glass of water. I'm telling you right now. You ain't never woke up quicker than fucking having a spritz of cold water. You're like, oh, fuck.
I don't need to. Usually I get up when I get up.
And now, yeah, you all sleepy eyed like you are now. You ain't bright.
Nah, when I get up. No, when I get up, I'm up. Like, nigga, I'm moving at a quick pace. Like, I'm up. Like, it's not a okay, I'm dragging. No, I'm up. We move.
All right, well, for the motherfuckers dragging their feet in the morning, get yourself a bidet. Wash your asshole. Everybody wash your asshole anyways.
Hey, do you, when you wake up, you first thing you do you piss?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't piss when I first wake up. I don't piss until like the first 2 hours after I wake up. Yeah.
You need to drink more water. That's a problem.
Only time I wake up and piss and have to piss is when I do drink something right before I go to sleep. But then obviously I've just been sitting for fucking 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, I mean 90% of the time I'm sitting here fucking drinking beers and shit like at nighttime anyway. So I'm waking up needing to piss.
Yeah, no, I don't gotta piss.
And if not, I'll wait till I get to the job. And then that coffee will hit, and then I go into the shitter. Doing that fucking nasty shit of fucking with paper and stuff. Fucking feeling like a cave person.
I usually don't shit until like 10, 11.
Think how much more enjoyable it would be with a bidet.
I'm cool
fantastic, bro. You can get one that has warm water.
That might be better for me. Maybe.
Yeah, but you gotta have an electric. You need to have an electric water heater. That's the only problem, though.
I think I got one.
You don't have that big tank?
I do have a big tank.
Then you have a normal water heater. You need the tankless water heater, is what I'm saying. You need the instant hot water.
Cat.
That cat's fucking you up, bro.
Hey.
She just fucked up your whole computer. Now you're all laggy and shit. Actually, now you're frozen. So, yeah, everybody buy a bidet. They're like $25 on Amazon, and they're literally the best investment you could ever have. They take like 10 minutes to install. They're so fucking easy. It's all clean water because you're just taking the water, your inlet from your house water that goes up into the tank of the toilet. You're disconnecting that. Please turn off your water first. Then connected a little T-pipe where you're then hooking the water up to the nozzles that they go underneath the seat of your toilet. And they're fucking fantastic. You can get one with the warmers, and they're like $40 or $50 more, or $30 or $40 more. But like, you need to have that instant water heater, or else you're just gonna get cold water, and then you're gonna be mad that you now have a non-functioning bidet.
Well, since you like clean buttholes.
Also, the same thing, they have a feminine side too, so that way they spray bitches' pussies and shit. So girl goes to take a piss real quick, you trying to eat some box real quick, yo, spray that shit off.
Never stopped me before, bud.
Yeah, because you're fucking caveman over there, fucking walking around stomping with shit boots.
Fam. We've all had a little piss in our mouth.
Yeah, I understand that, but now we can be cleaner and have less piss in our mouths.
I don't care. I don't care.
As you're over there fucking getting golden showered on,
I don't give a fuck.
Don't want to do that. Some people aren't built like Bear Grylls over here, all right? Just picking berries out of shit to eat.
I don't give a fuck. Man, you taste it for like 2 seconds. Now you
yes, I know. I understand. We don't need to have a breakdown of eating pussy, okay?
It's not a big deal. Yeah, you gotta make it seem like it's like a problem. Like, what? If
I
you
always do find
really,
it weird when a girl will be like, "Yo, like, do you dab your dick after you take a piss?"
do you not?
Like with toilet paper?
Yeah, do you not? I think that I said no.
Yes, that's just a no.
That's crazy.
I don't know if
What?
you know this, but there's a shake. There's a shake that most men do,
I do that too.
and then you take some toilet paper and dab. So if you're at a urinal,
Mhm.
you will fucking walk. You'll crab walk.
No,
with
I
your
don't
dick
use
out.
urinals
You only do you sit down pee too?
most times because I don't like to stand, and like I like to be on my phone. So like a lot of times I just use an opportunity to sit down and be on my phone. But I don't like being on my phone when I'm over a toilet because I
So
fear
then
myself
after that, you
dropping it
take a
in the
little
toilet.
toilet paper and dabbing your shit dry.
I'm sorry, what?
So then when you're completed, you're
Right.
dabbing that shit dry.
I'll give it a quick dabble.
You're fucking out of your mind.
Yeah, why not?
You're out of your fucking mind.
Why not? Just in case.
Just in case what? You drip into your fucking pants?
Yeah.
Bro, they make Depends. Just get some old man Depends. Fucking worried about fucking piss stains in your fucking what?
Nah, just in the drawers, like you know what I mean. Kind of like your whole theory with the swan bears. Like I'm just not trying to hit like anything smell like piss every night.
So you're not trying to have your drawers smell like piss, but a sweaty asshole's fine. You understand where this does not make any fucking sense, right? Every time you fart, you're fucking shooting fecal matter at your drawers, and that's fucking cool. But God forbid a little fucking urine touches the fucking touches your underwear.
Nah, you know what made me really start? Because one time I was in a rush. I thought I was done. I thought I could just pinch it off, look, and I didn't. And I got up.
You got some dribble. So also, you're
Yeah,
not supposed to be pissing sitting down either.
No, this was
Male
not
body's just
finishing.
not built for it.
Yeah, that's what they say, but
That's
you
why you
get
get the
good.
dribble.
I got the dribble because I was in a rush. So like I cut the piss short. That's what I'm saying. I cut the John short because I was in a rush to leave. And like I thought I could just get the, you know what I mean, cut and I was good. And I wasn't. So when I stood up.
Dribble right into the pants.
Right. I let go a little bit, I guess. I relaxed. And then
so like when you're sitting there, are you like taking a little bit of toilet paper, folding that shit up nice and taking a little couple squares and shit, and then you like leave that shit down in your pants?
What?
You don't ever use your pants like nowhere as a pocket? Hold shit as a little table, you know?
Hold on, my neck. What?
Like how like your pants. Are you would take your pants the full off kind of person?
Mm-hmm.
So you take.
I told you I sit opposite on the toilet.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That's another reason I sit down. I told you I don't like standing live. I could be on my phone.
You're a psychopath.
Psychopath.
You're a Jeffrey Dahmer, bro.
That's why I like having the bathrooms at work, because nobody gotta see me sit the opposite way. They just private John, so I can do whatever in them bitches.
Yeah, you don't have you could have the table for your chocolate.
Yeah. It's lit. Like I get it, the whole fucking pant leg under, but it really doesn't bother me because I'm usually in sweatpants or shorts, so it's just a fucking flop anyway. Like, whoop, here we go, whoop, back in. Not an issue.
I hope you did that on the day you had shit all over them boots.
They were work. They were
fucking
no. They were
pants right off onto the fucking shit boots.
Yeah, it was on my shoes. So I switched my shoes to work boots. So that's why my locker smelled like shit, because I had my shoes that still had shit on them, just sitting in a locker for 8 hours.
You're a fucking enigma, bro. Like, yeah. Now I'd understand why you wouldn't want a bidet, because you're just gonna get sprayed in the balls.
I just don't need also water splashing on my ass. Like, I'm cool. Like I've gone 30
different though. Like if you drop a huge turd and the water splash up, yeah, that shit's wild. I don't like that feeling at all. But having like the fucking jet that's fucking spraying the shit off.
Listen,
That shit's Gucci, bro.
You let a stream of water penetrate your ass.
Not penetrating, it's just
Yes.
spraying the fucking hole, bro. It's
Whatever.
not bad. It's not like a fucking power washer.
Listen, you let some water rush against your ass, do whatever like that. That you damn near fucking 9 toes in away, or no, 1 toe away from being 2 feet in, as far as being like, yeah, I'm letting somebody lick my asshole. Like you damn near right there. Because if you don't want water on you, you letting a nigga you letting not a nigga. I mean, you might let.
You
a
wouldn't
nigga.
let a chick eat your asshole?
Fuck out of here.
Why not?
You out of your fucking mind, my nigga. No.
Why? She's sucking your balls off, and you just fucking. She just moves a little
Out
south.
of your fucking
just
mind.
gives you that fucking little Australian kiss.
No, not ever in their life. Never. Fuck out of here. Out of your
throws your legs up like a baby.
You're fucking mind. Yo.
Gives you that dead bug treatment.
Listen, I told her, yo, I was like, if you ever in your life, don't you ever.
You just scared you're gonna like it too much.
I'm cool, bro. I'm just good on that.
That's why you don't want the bidet. You don't want that water squirt and be like, "Ooh, this is a little nice."
I'm so cool on that. Trust me when I tell you I'm cool on that. So good on that.
Oh, bro. I'm homophobic. My bitch is gay.
Yeah, see this, right? Right? So, are you telling another man that he smells good or looks good? Like to his face? Or even on chat? Like, you telling another nigga that?
I probably wouldn't say you look good unless you wearing some fly shit. Like, yo, that shit looks fly. I wouldn't be like, yo, you look good today. But the thing is also, if I smell something like a cologne or something that like I would wear or something like that, I'd be like, yo, that shit smells good. I'm not gonna be like, you smell good.
That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna say
I'm not
you
gonna
smell
give him
good?
a hug and be like, damn, bro, you smell fucking
Not all that. But I'm saying, are you going to say, hey, you smell good, or you look good?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, this conversation at work because little nigga Sean, he funny as shit, but he also where this nigga talk, nigga. But he was saying,
like that dude I sent you earlier today. That dude looked fly. That getup was dope. The black dude, the extra dude.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Sure. Sure. But he was saying how like he thought somebody looked good or something, or asked somebody's opinion, something like that. I don't remember what context was, but I was just like, no, like, why are you concerned with how another man looks? Oh, somebody was about to go out the house. One of his family members, when his male family members was about to go out the crib, and he told him they was looking crazy, and he was like I had to let him know. And I was like, well, why was you concerned with another man's looks? He was like the nigga was looking crazy. I had to let him know. And I'm like, I'm not judging another man's looks. Like, that's just not how my brain go. Like, I'm not. Like, I just don't
feel like
give
that
a
some
fuck.
people are like that though. Like they want to like have this perceive of like everybody in their crew is fucking all up to the nines and shit like that. I don't know.
No, he just it wasn't even like it wasn't even like
it could be like on some lookout like go for the bitches kind of shit.
Right, but even then, I don't know.
You having a stroke, man? You gonna fall?
I think my TV fucking crooked, man.
I don't know. We put it up with a fucking. We definitely put it up with a level. I don't know. Throw a level on that bitch later, not now.
Yeah, I'll say, oh god, but anyway, and J Dub right next to me, he was like, yeah, like I don't, like we just don't like nigga, are you gay? Like it's fine if you gay, like you can just say that, he was like,
it's definitely more of a feminine thing.
He's like, you wouldn't tell your grandmom if she was about to go out the house looking crazy. You wouldn't tell her. I was like, well, hold on now. Hey,
my
grandma's a female now. Yeah, that's something different. And if my dad was walking out the house looking crazy, I'm only going to tell him he looks fucking nuts if he looks nuts. But if he walks out with a fucking orange shirt yellow pants, fucking rainbow hair.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Like, that's on him. But if you're out here looking like a fucking hobo, like my nigga, you look nuts. Like, don't do that. Like, you look fucking literally insane, and that's the only thing. Like, you look literally insane or homeless or on crack. Like, that's the only thing.
Yeah, the only example I have of that ever doing that is like on a Thanksgiving day. Like I told my dad showed up and he was like in like dressed up kind of clothes, but then he was wearing these fucking like cut the grass shoes. Like these dogs were barking. Like fucking soles were falling off. I'm like, what are you doing with them shoes, bro? I'm like, you
Right.
like the upper just did what?
Yeah, can't do that.
And especially like you gonna tell me growing up my whole life, like, yo, you gotta wear certain clothes when you come down to grandma's house. You ain't gonna be, and then you gonna wear these barking joints down here? No,
She
no. Let me do
older
some
now.
shit. I don't give a fuck. Nah, we ain't gonna play that shit. I'm not gonna have you tell me that I had to do this my whole fucking life, and then you gonna come down here with these fucking cut the grass shoes, and you ain't cutting the grass? No, no.
In the grass. Nah.
Them white New Balances that are brown? No.
Now, over the weekend, me, my mom, and Colleen went to Home Depot, and in Home Depot, we see a dog, big fucking dog, ends up being a Newfoundland hound. And there's a guy like holding the leash of this dog, and he's talking to some lady or whatever. But I noticed that he's got a Gucci jumpsuit on. So he's got a Gucci, Gucci jacket, Gucci pants. Nigga got on Gucci boots, got on Gucci glasses, gold chain, and a Gucci like man purse.
The man bag thing?
Yeah.
Looking fly.
Right. So like I'm looking at the fit because my mind is blown. This nigga's in Home Depot in a Gucci fit, head to toe in Gucci with a dog, but the nigga not shopping for nothing. Nigga got nothing in his hands. His gay boyfriend man's behind him with pink hair looking like a bum. Like this nigga dressed in like a regular gray hoodie, my nigga, and some regular fucking New Balances, not even some night. Like he just looked like a regular degular while his man was out here at the fit. And like I'm just looking at the fit. I'm like, that's a nice fit, but like I'm not looking at him in the fit.
I think that most people are doing that objectively, and like I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna try to like compliment somebody because like what they're wearing, I feel like that's like they're doing that more because of the fit than like it coming off as you reading it as like nah, this is a compliment because you be looking nice. Like it's the same thing with like saying if your homie got like a dope fucking like shape up, and like being like, yo, that shape up nice. Like and then versus like you like it's definitely the way that you're saying it.
Yeah.
Then like, yo, that shape up makes you look good. Like it's different.
Right. That's different. Like don't like
but that line of like that's the masculinity kind of line that's getting blurred now. Because people are getting more fucking soft and getting more fucking cool with, oh, we need to open up and talk about our emotions and all that shit. Yeah, no, you don't. Fucking stuff that shit down or go to therapy and then don't bring it up after that.
This nigga was like, Jay, so you telling me if you smell a nigga and his cologne smell good, like you wouldn't be like, yo, you smell good? I'm like, no, nigga. A, I'm not smelling niggas. B, I'm not saying, yo, my nigga, you smell good. If anything, I'll be like, yo, that cologne smells good. I was like, hey,
that's how I would say. I'd be like,
and I was like, funny story happened to my coworkers. Shout out to John. This nigga said the boy Prashant smelled good. Prashant took it. He ain't know what to do. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, oh, John, honestly, I ain't know how to take that. I've never had another man tell me I smell good before. He was like, yeah, I ain't meaning no homo. And like,
yeah, that's the right way that I feel like to go about that.
Sure. But John, you shouldn't have been like, yo, you smell. You shouldn't have went, hey, that smells good, whatever you're wearing. But don't.
He didn't say you smell good. He said, yo, he smell good.
No, he went up to Prashant
the guy he said smell good and said, "You smell good."
Oh no,
Because she
you
smelled
you
him.
didn't say
And
that.
then Prashant
Yeah, that's
told the story later to me and John and Amanda in the aisle, because he was like, "Oh yeah, John said I smelled good today." And me and Amanda were like, "What?" John started laughing, and then the story was told. And then John was like, "Oh yeah, like no homo." And I was like, "Oh, this is fucking wild, because Prashant could fire you." And you're like, "No homo." But yeah, so like even then, it's like, yo, like niggas, it's just uncomfortable for another man to be like, "Yo, nigga, you smell good." Like I've had like niggas in the Ubers be like, "Damn, dog, what you got on? Like that shit smells good." And I'm like, "Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's the only way that I feel like that goes like
right."
acceptable. Not
And I've even
acceptable.
had niggas
But
be like,
like,
"Hey, no offense, don't take this the wrong way, but whatever you got on smells good." And I'm like, "Oh no, bro, appreciate it. Like I understand. Thanks for the I mean, whatever." But nah, I'm like, man, you can't be going up to other niggas talking about you smell good and look good, bro.
I mean, that's the
Drawing.
difference between today and like the 90s.
Yeah, I was saying that nigga is
That's
24.
the difference.
That nigga's definitely 24, young. He a nigga that he do a lot. He do a lot. He's very active in the sheets with himself and with his girl.
And probably with the homies and their girl.
Maybe with the homies too. I don't know. Hey, motherfucker keep talking. Fucking, but yeah, I was like, this nigga Sean is wild.
Yeah, the only time I've ever had like that kind of interaction, I was working at fucking Papa John's, and the GM bull Terrence, my homie, shout out to Terrence, you the homie. He walked in with like a couple bottles of shit, and I just got a whiff of that shit, and I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck you got on? That shit smell fucking fire, bro. And he was like, he just started pulling out bottles. He's like, oh, this shit, I got this shit and this shit. I was like, damn, bro, trying to cop me a bottle of that shit. This shit smell good. So not like, yo, you smell good. Like, yo, that cologne smell good.
Right.
Fuck you in it.
Right.
Thank God you put a lot of it on because you smell like shit.
Like, and I was telling him like ideally when you go out, you're not looking for men's approval, right? You go out because you think you look good, and you hope one bitch out of all the bitches that you going after that night thinks that you look fly enough to fuck. That's it.
Yeah.
So I don't care if the niggas think I'm ugly, if every other nigga on the street, yo, that nigga look good. Fuck you. Because we're going home with this bitch right
That's
here.
the difference of today, though, now. Like, you got the people out here, they're like, yo, a hole is a hole, bro. I'm going in.
Right.
I mean, I'm not mad at them, I guess. That's weird, but, you know, they say $20 is $20, you know?
You just trying to fucking find a baddie for the night. That's it.
While we're on the subject of, like, sheet stuff, did you see Larissa Pippen?
What
she was on some fucking talk show host saying that or talk show thing, saying that like she's had for the last 23 years or something like that. She has sex 4 times a night every night.
Oh, that was with Scotty.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
I crunched the math on this, right? So she, for over the span of like 23 years, she's claiming that she's been smashed out over 50,000 times.
That's a worn out pussy, boy. I'd tell you.
That's what I'm
just by one nigga. I mean,
50,000 times, bro.
Hold on. Now to put that into that's a lot, right?
That's a fuck ton.
That's 23 years.
4 times a day.
Right. And I imagine that's probably like an average. I imagine some days it might have been 1, 0, and some days might have been like 6. Like,
yeah, but she doubled down and said, "No, that's every day."
I know,
but she doesn't. This box smashed out.
She doesn't remember every day of 23 years.
Yeah, I understand that. I think
so
she totally inflated and exaggerated this number like way out of proportion to begin with. I mean, I'm sure they fucked a fuck ton, but like.
But now that always goes to my argument. Hell, we just had this argument earlier this week with J-Dub. When it comes to your girl's number, would you rather her have sex 4 times? J-Dub says 4 is the max for him. If a girl has sex 5 times, she's a whore to him. So if she's had sex 4 times with 4 different guys, is that better or worse than a girl
Getting railed 4 times a day by the same guy.
No, but being in a relationship, being in 4 different relationships, but all of those relationships being 4 years, but every relationship that guy was fucking, not gonna say it every day, but that always goes to the argument. It's like, well, what is like in that 4-year relationship, they probably fucked 100 times, least.
Yeah, well, I mean, if
You know what I mean?
How
So
old is
then-
J-Dub?
J-Dub's older. He's like 55.
Yeah, see, his number can't be more like he's also married,
Yes.
right? And like, I mean, if he was single, that number would have to go up.
Not for him.
Not.
He would-
I mean, realistically, if you're thinking about it, like it's damn near impossible. Like, granted, yeah, you can grab a
It's
bitch in
not
the
though.
South.
He got his wife. His wife has 4.
How old would how long have they been married?
They've been married 4 years, been together 6 total, and
So
she
6
does
years.
have a kid.
How old is
Kid's
his
old.
girl?
Oh, his girl, she's around his age.
So 50?
Yeah, around that, maybe even a little, like 55. Maybe. I don't, but something around in the 50s. Not close to 60 though, so like no more than 55.
Yeah, I mean,
Like you can find it because you're gonna have those Christian motherfuckers. Like
yeah, I mean, they're
she's
out
a
there and
religious
shit.
girl, and he's from South. Like he can find it. It's just like when I brought that question up to him, he was like, "Well, damn, that's a good point."
I
And I
feel
was
like
like,
the number,
exactly,
like
like-
the average of what you're like willing to like put up with when you're young versus what like as you're older, depending on like, I feel like it has to go up gradually over time. Because like, I mean, it's not going to go to like drastically. I'm talking like maybe 1, like by moving from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, like over the span of fucking
Damn.
5 to 7 years. Because you're talking about somebody like that's fucking 50 years old. Like,
right.
you're
you
also
would
different at
think.
different times and shit now, though. So like, internet dating wasn't a thing fucking 30 years ago.
Right.
So like, I feel
I
like
don't know.
in a few years, I feel like that number is probably the average is going to have to go way up. People are still probably going to want more of the traditional, like, yo, she hasn't been ran through by everybody, but like with the like with
then that's
now
still-
with the modernization of like streamlining pretty much sex with online dating, like Tinder being known as the fuck site or Plenty of Fish, like I feel like that average is going to have to go up with like, I mean, you can look and try and find, but how the fuck are you going to find them if they're not on online dating? And these people out here today aren't willing to go out and talk to women to begin with. So,
Well, hold on. That's not entirely. So like you do have the Christian dating apps to where, you're Christian, I'm Christian, or whatever the religion is. I just saw a video on Cut where it was a bunch of virgins all talking. Or was it Cut or Jubilee? I don't remember. It was one of them fucking YouTube channels, but it was virgins and non-virgins talking, and like they were like not middle aged, but they were in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, and like these girls were virgins, and it was I'm religious and whatever. Like, you can
yeah, but then
find it.
you're going to have to find the people that are religious. Like,
Sure, but that's what you also are.
yeah, I mean, if you're a religious person and the number is like sacred to you or something, then yeah, you're definitely going to be able to find it. You can hold that average down to, you can have it down to like, I only want a virgin. Like you can easily keep that.
That might be hard the older you get. Like,
Yeah, as you get older,
50 and a virgin, that's
yeah, you're better have some fucking money in the bank.
You'll probably find a born again virgin first before you find it. I mean, not just my aunt's 70 something virgin, but she ain't looking to fuck though. So, but it's hard to find a 50-year-old that's trying to fuck or willing to fuck, and just hasn't.
I don't know, bro. Those fucking old folks homes be be going crazy, bro.
Oh, they do. I'm just saying my aunt's not trying to fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it
like,
comes down to like each individual person. Like, you're gonna find people that, and it's gonna get harder over time depending on like what your values are. Like, if you're a religious person, then there's avenues for you. And like my buddy who was he's a witness. Like, he was a virgin when he was married, got married to his wife, and they were both virgins. And but like there was a like they were all in like a meetings and shit like that. So
yeah.
like they kind of hung out, and like that was the value that was set to them and shit like that. So
Could you be with a virgin now? Like, if say
I
you're
don't think I ain't got the
without a
energy to teach.
kid,
I ain't got the energy to teach some bitch how to have sex.
right?
Then you gotta teach them how to have a give blowjobs and shit. And
Yeah, I don't.
that sounds way
Now,
too much like work. It might be fire after you put that time and work in. That's a built not bought kind of deal.
yeah, I'm good.
But like that
I'd
sounds
love
like a lot of
experience.
work. But
Yeah, I want experience. Now,
I had this conversation with my homie that's Muslim because his wife was a virgin or is a virgin or whatever.
whatever.
So
Now, let me ask you, what's your number? Like, what's your max?
4 or 5.
4 or 5. That's a wild number to me. That's a wild number. That
Is it
seems
high, low?
that seems super low to me.
So like 20, 50?
Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot at our
That's not where
age.
we were going.
That's a lot at our age. Nah, but I'd say
10, 7 to 10.
10 to no more than
12.
15. No more than 15. That's a
Yeah, I
little
mean,
crazy.
really, it's
But then at the same time, like, as if it's 15 one times versus 5 to 7 year relationships, and it's
every day.
right, then it's
See, I don't know, because like I feel like the different bodies parts is what makes it a little less. It definitely makes it less attractive. So
do it.
I think so. I feel like if you're in a long term thing, because then it like kind of just shows that you're not just you lose interest quickly. I guess I don't know, or like you're easy. I guess I don't know. Because if it's long term, if you're with somebody, like I get the just smashing all the time thing. Like if you're like,
Right.
oh, getting smashed, but like you're dating the person, and you have like an intimate relationship with said person, like it makes sense. That makes sense. Like that's fucking natural.
But the idea behind the 15 bodies or the 50 bodies or the body count is that person is a whore and that it might be worn out. Like, oh, that Joan probably, oh, she got 50 bodies at fucking 25. Joan probably a whore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a
Like,
fucking complete made up myth. I'm pretty sure.
100%. But I'm saying, like, still the stereotype and the stigma when it comes to the bodies, it's you're a whore. Everybody's been in it. That John probably fucking whatever. The more bodies you have,
Yeah, because then it shows that like you're not holding yourself, like you don't value. You're just letting fucking Dylan that works at the fucking gas station hit. Like you're giving that shit to the grocery stocker at Giant. Like,
but so what? Like, why? Like, I don't know. I guess
versus you being in an intimate relationship with somebody that like you were with for a couple of years. Yeah, I mean the time with what you were doing within that time frame of like a few years of this like relationship, I feel like that it's held at a different standard than you went out one night and you fucking for 5 days of the week you fucked 5 different dudes that week. Like,
but now couldn't you argue that the person that's been in
is it sexist? Absolutely.
Well, no, couldn't you? The person that's only been in long relationships doesn't have enough experience in life to necessarily know what they want compared to the person that's been experienced, been with a whole bunch of people, can say, hey, no, I don't want this, I don't like that, I don't like this group.
See, I would find that to be kind of this cat's tail is really distracting. But but I would probably say that, like, if the person that's been the long term thing, like, usually over a certain span of time, like, if it's like 5 1-year relationships, then yeah, that debate is there. But like, if you were with somebody for like 3 or 4 years, like, eventually you're gonna have to do some things. You're gonna like expand your horizon of fucking. You can only do missionary for so long. Okay,
But no, I
so
don't even mean like that. But like, let's say you've been with your girlfriend through middle school, high school, college, all through your 20s, married, and now 35, you guys get a divorce. All you've known is this one girl, and all she's known is you. She's never had a black guy, never had a porter, never been with anybody else. Has only known one size of things. You've only known one cup size, and like you've only known one thing your whole life. Then when you go out into the world and everybody's going to be way more experienced
yeah,
than
and some
you
chicks
just
trying to slide
in
a
life,
finger in your ass.
right? You're just, or just even be like, hey, have you ever dated an Asian? No, I've only dated this one girl my whole life. Like you don't have the life experience compared to somebody who maybe did date around and wasn't in long serious relationships, but when it comes time to that one commitment, they have an understanding of like, hey, I've been around a lot. I understand what I want, what I don't want, who I like, and what I don't like compared to.
See, that's where it comes down to like the story of like, the guy wants a virgin. Like, it doesn't matter if the guy's a virgin, but the guy wants a virgin so that way he can teach the girl what he wants and likes. Like, it's the double standard thing that comes around with it, but like it's viewed for the guy to go out there and find what he likes and then teach the girls, like, I guess, what he likes. So
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't want to be 36 teaching a chick that's only known fucking Kenny her whole life, and Kenny was a fucking square. Like, you might as well be a virgin at that point. Like, I'm good.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the
Rather a
exact
chick
same like thing
that's
as a virgin.
I'd rather a chick that's fucked a half a Delco. Like, give me that versus this 40-year-old chick
For a
that's only.
night or like for the rest of your life?
If I had to pick for the rest of my life between a girl that's only known one guy versus a chick that's fucked half a Delco, give me the chick that's fucked half a Delco all the time.
The sitting backwards on the toilet makes sense. You're a psycho.
Am I a psycho?
I think it's pretty fucking. Oh shit! Stuff every day.
What?
I think so. Like, cause then you like as you were to be like, because if you get some chick that's super advanced and trying to dominate you and like, or like not dominate you, but like trying to showing you the ropes, like I feel like that comes down to like a little unmasculine, because then you're not taking the lead, I guess, and
Oh,
like
no, I'm
fucking.
not. No, I don't want to be the 36-year-old man. I want to be me. But I'm saying if I'm me, the man that I am, like, I don't want to be vice versa, and I'm the man that's only known one put. Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, roles will definitely be reversed everywhere because of them. Yeah, no, I would never want that. Like, I would. Yeah, no, couldn't imagine. But yeah, if I had to choose between a chick. That's all. I guess
That
a
didn't know
whore.
nothing versus the chick that knows what she wants.
That's just been experienced. Yeah. Yeah. Give me that. 10 out of 10. Every time. Every fucking time. It just makes sense.
It's more time efficient.
It is.
It's more efficient and more enjoyable at the beginning for everybody involved.
It really is. Hell,
Yeah.
even in the long run. Because I know what I want and you know what I want. So we're not out here playing the fucking game.
Yeah, but I feel like even if you're with somebody for a long amount of time, eventually you're gonna get to something where like shit gets a little stale. So like you're gonna have to go and do some shit
100%.
to spice shit up anyway.
That's
So
what we were
like,
telling my
you end up
coworker
getting
Sean.
swingers and then the cucks and then the fucking dominatrix and subs and
He's
subs
trying to
all the weird kinky shit.
He's trying to do all that weird kinky shit now with his girl, so that way, like when he get older, he don't want to be having threesomes. He don't want to have to do he want to get all that shit out now while he's young. And me and J Dub are like, nah, nigga, you gotta back backwards. Like, do that shit later, because if you do it now, especially with her, later
Because then
on
you're
when
gonna
shit
burn that shit
do
out.
get stale, it can't be like, oh, let's go try this. Oh no, we did that back in. Oh yeah, we did. Like, you're gonna have to do everything, and then you're gonna be fucking stuck.
Yeah,
So
it's like an addiction to drugs. It's like it's because what they say is like your tolerance goes up, but like your tolerance never really goes back down. Like things you've experienced and you've done, you can't re-experience. You can't find the dragon after the fucking first time you hit that plunger. So like
Right.
first time you get a fucking broomstick in your ass, you're fucking next time you're going to the Black Fist, I guess. I don't know what to tell you
Like, you
about.
could do that shit once in a while, like as a spell. Ooh, it's been a year or 2 years. Let's, yeah, okay. But like,
Yeah, next thing you know, you're locked in a dog cage and a gimp suit, breathing out of straws in your nose.
yeah, that shit's wild. Like, but yeah, niggas do wild shit. Like, you motherfuckers
People
do.
do some crazy shit. Like that kinks are that's how you get furries, bro.
I
That's how
mean,
you
well,
get furries.
yeah, that
Furries,
is.
fucking the gimp people, the people that like to be dressed up as babies. Like you get all that weird shit.
You
And
do.
then I guess into pedos, I guess at some point.
I don't think that's how that goes.
I don't
But
think so too. I think that's pretty much like a disposition that you're either born with or mentally you're just fucking not there. But
I think it's just childhood. You were raised in a shitty childhood where something either happened to you or
yeah, there
you
was some
saw something
trauma.
happen. Like, it made it normal for you to be like, kids are what I want to look at. Like, that's
Either that or like you view your like you feel like growing up is like a super
yeah,
traumatic kind of thing, and then like you think you can kind of relive your childhood kind of deal, and then like then those
right.
urges come out, and next thing you know, Jared Fogle.
Or you
So
identify, you're a grown man, grown woman identifying as a fucking 8-year-old because you're just stuck in,
mentally stuck.
yeah, and then you have a mental disorder. So I don't necessarily know if I call you a pedo versus somebody who's
Unless
just
you act on them.
mentally
If you
insane.
act on them, then you're a pedo. And then if you're a pedo, then we need to bring back public executions where we
Hold
chop off
on.
heads with an
Well,
axe
hold on.
in the
That's
public square.
I feel like that's a conundrum because I don't. It'd be hard to prove. I don't know how you could prove it, but if somebody did have a mental condition to where they do think they're a child still, I mean, hell, dogs don't realize, or animals don't realize that they get bigger. They still think that they're the little fucking thing that they were. So, like, let's say a person has that brain disorder. I don't know if I can call you a pedo because you
Yeah, which
don't
is
know that
well,
you're a
I'm
grown
not saying that
adult.
it's not like. I mean, I think if you have those types of thoughts, you're a problem, anyways. But you're a danger to society at that point.
Yeah, you
So, like, if you
100%. But I
because
don't
if
know.
there's still a chance that you could act on those thoughts, then that's a problem. Like that's
Sure, you should be locked up, but I wouldn't lock you up in jail for being a pedo. I would just put you in a mental asylum, give you a bunch of drugs, and you're just,
yeah, give you a lobotomy real quick,
yeah, that type of thing.
That'd be cool. All right, well, it's late now, so I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So, which I think this was a productive episode. I think this was a good one.
Fuck yeah.
We should do this on Thursdays because I'm not nearly as burnt out as on Fridays.
Right.
But all right. Well, if anyone has enjoyed our conversation here on the No Fucks, if you're a pedophile, fuck you. You die in the
100%.
streets.
Big facts.
If you like hoes that have been ran through, we don't discriminate.
Woo!
If you want virgins,
You're a
more
wild
power
one.
to you, man. More power
Yeah.
to you. It's a
Braver
wild game.
person than I am.
Yeah, my bosom buddy's all about that.
Yeah, they get 72 of those fucking things when they die. Insane to me that you'd want 72.
That was my conversation with him. I was like, there's no way I'm teaching 72 women how to have sex. That's insane. Like, bro, I'd be burned out after 3, bro.
It doesn't even
Trying
sound
to teach
enjoyable.
70 women how to fucking give head. Like,
it just doesn't say. You have
that sounds exhausting.
people nagging at you, bitching about 72 different things.
hell. Literally sounds like fucking hell. Ooh, but you get to fuck them. Okay, but once I fuck them, they're not virgins anymore. How does that work out for me?
Well, you
Do
got
they just-
71 more.
Is that how that works? I just
guess
just
so.
go through them, or
Yeah,
do
you gotta
they
do one at a time? I guess.
like? Do I go to sleep and I wake up and they're re-virgins again, and we got to retake the fucking? That's so much blood and why? I just get
Yeah, if
get
a
it.
girl rides a horse and breaks her hymen, does it like then not considered virgin? Like that's a lot of blood. Oh,
I don't get it.
we're cringing out, people. All right, so you guys all have a great night. We'll be back next week. Thank you for tuning into this week's early bird special of the podcast, the No Fucks podcast. We'll be coming to you live. Check the links down in the description. If you're on any of the other social platforms, please give us a like or share with some homies. I feel like this was actually a pretty good episode.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna promote this one a little bit more, probably. Maybe I'm gonna try and edit it a little bit. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll fucking I'll fucking put some fucking bleeding pussies and shit like fucking.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube will appreciate that, but
I'm pretty sure I already had to bleep the fucking rape word out, so I'm pretty sure I have to do that anyways. So, because don't think you can have that in YouTube, but
yeah, I think
I don't think it'll matter because right now we're not monetizing anything. This is all just for fucking shits and giggles, anyways. So,
we appreciate all y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Thank you for watching, and go fuck yourselves. Peace.
There's respect is Bob.